Hi guys, it's Natalie with Rock Your Fitness, and today we are making a protein mug cake. I am so excited for this because let me tell you, it's fabulous. I have been eating it every day this week. I know, I'm crazy, but I just want to tell you, I know there's a lot of recipes out there, but this one actually doesn't use any flour, and it still turns out. Who would have known? So what I like to do is start out with my wet ingredients first. We're gonna do 1 egg white, and I've put the recipe up, but I'll put it up again for you guys. 1 egg white, and since I am doing a competition, you don't have to weigh the egg white, but I'm going to, so I just know exactly how much it is, even though they're all about the same ballpark figure. Okay, so you have 1 egg white, and I like to whisk it because it makes it fluffier, so it turns out better. So I whisk it really fast, and then we're gonna need, I forgot, hold on, some, and okay, I don't measure this, but you probably need 1 teaspoon, but we're gonna go plop, 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 and then we're gonna mix, and that's vanilla. And I use almond milk, but you're welcome to use any type of milk. You just need 2 tablespoons. So you're gonna do 2 tablespoons. And you mix. Telling you, this cake cooks in 1 freaking minute. 1 minute, isn't that awesome? Okay, so, queso? I want queso. So now I can start adding the dry ingredients. So that's all my wet dry ingredient. I went to the show, the bikini competition show. Tons of sample. I have 2 bags full of this. So today we're gonna use a protein powder that I got there, and this one's called peanut butter chocolate chip flavor. It's got 25 grams of protein. And the reason I use usually samples for cooking is because I don't know how they taste and I don't want to waste my macros. But I have done this one for my cake and it's actually really good. So we're gonna mix that in. Be careful you don't want to spill any. So then you're, just mix until it's really all incorporated. After you do that, you want to add unsweetened cocoa, and just 1 tablespoon, but since my tablespoon is already wet from the almond milk, I'm going to measure it with my scale, and 1 tablespoon is 5 grams. FYI, if you didn't know. You want to see the whole process, right? Because some people are like, Natalie, you gave me the recipe, I still am scared to try it. So then you mix it. See how it looks? Okay. This is also one thing I add. It's sugar-free, fat-free, chocolate pudding mix. And if you look in the back, the macros on it, it's for 11 grams. That's 1 serving. We're gonna do, you know what? It worked for me every single time, 6 grams. So it's a half serving. If you want to do 5 grams, do 5 grams. Oh shit, I got cocoa on my stomach. Okay. Don't curse. Don't, guys, girls, don't curse. Okay, so we're gonna do 6 grams. I just want to make sure it's just nice and moist. And not dry. So we're gonna add pudding. Pudding, pudding, pudding. Now look at, right? To that, some baking powder. Do not use baking soda, just baking powder. Just a tiny bit. This is a 1/4. I'm talking, do like a dash. I'm doing like a half of a 1/8. And if you have xanthan gum, go ahead and use it. I'm doing like a half of 1/8. It's more like a dash. So if you needed to see, those are the 2 together. And you mix that. I'm making sure I have all the ingredients. Oh, okay. And then just to make sure it's sweet enough, I use some stevia. And I'm just using like a tablespoon, two tablespoons. And you mix. Okay, so the next thing you do is you get a smaller bowl or your mug, but I like to see it look like a cake. And you spray the shit out of it. I mean the crap out of it. Shit. Okay, so we're spraying it. Make sure I spray everything. Oh, you want a spatula because you want to make sure you get as much as you can from the one that you mix. So all I'm doing is pouring this into the little one. And the reason I do that is because you don't want to mix it in the one that you're cooking it in, because then it might stick. Because we don't have any really extra fat, if that makes sense. Okay, this is where the magic happens. Right? So once it's, I really want to lick it, but really it probably wouldn't taste that good. Now, if you have more macros to play with, you are welcome at this point to add some, like, a goodness in the middle. So it'd be like a lava cake. You could add some Justin's hazelnut or Nutella or peanut butter. I don't know. Think something of a Reese's peanut butter cup. I know. That kind of defeats the purpose of being kind of healthy, but it gives you your protein you need. So then all you're gonna do is put it in for 1 freaking minute. That's it. Don't do longer, even if it might look like it's not done. So all I'm gonna do is 1 minute. Now while that's cooking, I love to top it with some Cool Whip, some strawberries, and some Justin's hazelnut. I always buy this whole bag of strawberries, frozen strawberries, and I measure it out, but you can, you don't have to measure it, don't measure it, just put as many as you want. So I allotted myself about 60, it says 68, I'm good. Guess what? Guess what? It's cooking. Do you hear it? I want to show you. Hold on. You see that goodness? See? And it looks like you can kind of see the milk going. Okay, it might not look done, but it's beeping. It's beeping. Even though there's milky stuff. You don't want to cook it longer. Okay? And then hold on a second. Okay, so I got it out. And I'm just going to put it on a plate. I turn it upside down. I never do that with my hands. Ta-da! Okay, that's what it looks like upside down. Now don't think you failed because it fell in the middle. It doesn't matter because we're turning upside down. So that's what you need to look at. It doesn't look that pretty, right? You're like, how do your pictures turn out pretty? Because we're not done. We're not done. So now we take the strawberries and I'm just gonna put them in the microwave. Ah, shoot. And then we need the Cool Whip. So I got this Cool Whip, the fat-free kind, because I don't get as much fat as I wish I could. But you can get the kind, which I do usually, but my kids, they like do this. I've done that too, I know. But then they suck it and then it doesn't work. So I've resorted to this. And there's different ways you can decorate your cake. You can put melted chocolate on top a little bit if you need to. I have Justin's hazelnut that I'm gonna use today. But so first we're gonna, think Natalie, think. First we're gonna do Cool Whip. I just wanna put it all together and eat it, really. That's really what I want. So it's easy to get carried away with Cool Whip, so I am measuring it. Today I am using 20 grams. Ta-da! Which is like 2 servings. Then we are gonna throw the strawberries on top. Actually, It's my love. Justin's hazelnut. We're gonna use a new spoon. I just licked this one, new spoon. I'm gonna put it in a little container. I have to weigh it. Otherwise, I get carried away. You know this. And I'm gonna show you, Nutella is a little bit runnier because it's more sugary. This one is thicker, see? So we wanna melt this. So we can just pour it on top. That just tastes so delicious. Wow. You gotta make sure you do not burn this. Today I'm doing 28 grams. So I'm gonna do about 22 seconds, because 22 is my favorite number, 22, 202s. And then we're gonna check it. Okay, back to the cake. See, it already looks prettier. We're going to throw some strawberries on there. Oh. Trust me, I've been dying to eat this today. Dying. It like, seriously, if you talked to me today, I probably talked about my protein cake. Protein cake. The strawberries are a little hot, so it's gonna melt that. All right, let's check on this bad boy. It's not all the way melted, but if I stir it, it'll melt it because it's pretty dang hot. And we don't want to burn it. And I burnt it the other day and I was so freaking sad. See, I stirred it and now it's all melty. Okay, so the last thing we're gonna do is just pour it on top. Pour it on top. I have leftovers, so I'm just gonna cut it and dip it if I need to. Okay, so there's my cake. I put a lot of chocolate on it. And now, you know, you have to experience with me, right? Okay, let's move this out of the way so you can see. So I'm gonna cut into the cake some of everything. Whipped cream, strawberries, Justin's, and the cake. You ready? Oh. How do I eat into this trying to look ladylike? It's a big bite. So delicious. You have to try it. I'm telling you, you are going to be in heaven. Now, if you do it plain, I can't say that it's going to be as delicious, but hey, it'll make you feel like you're having cake. But if you can spare even some Cool Whip or some strawberries or some, I don't know, Justin's, then do it. Do it. And when you eat it, you do this. Just kidding. You guys, thanks for watching. Make your own protein cake. It's fabulous.